Slip and back last on the rail, Hey Bro. 500 left to travel, and Agachar Cruise first up and going as fresh as a daisy at the 450, led Chansky. 1.5 to Bracket, starting to push up now, getting into a handy spot. And there's a rails run coming its way as well as Agachar Cruise shifts ground. They're followed by Pop Hero. They drop off Clobberetta. Recoiled is down the outside, weaving its way through. Let It Slip. Agachar Cruise still in command at the 200 metre mark. Agachar Cruise's Pike goes to work on Brackets, and down the outside here comes Let It Slip, and Recoiled as well. Let It Slip bursting through in the centre, grabs the lead, storms away with a wonderful first up win. Let It Slip, the mare beat Recoiled and Brackets. Agachar Cruise, a terrific first up run from a long break. In behind them, Pop Hero. Roger the Roman was followed by Hey Bro, Chansky and American Star. Second last home is Clobberetta, and whipping them in, Lockroy. Let It Slip. Magic Millions winning 3-year-old filly last season. And she's back with a bang. Number 4, Let It Slip, the not a single doubt mare, ridden by Randy Tan, scoring from Recoiled and Brackets. Let It Slip will be first. Recoiled, number 11, will be second. 6 Brackets will be third here after the running of the Amelia Park Beef Handicap. Agachar Cruise showing dazzling speed first up for nearly a year. Brackets getting up on its inside, but Pike was hard at work. He just didn't have the dash late. Let It Slip, though, was following them through, pulled to the middle, and Recoiled, who was scratchy out of the gates after that little delay. But it was Let It Slip, who trialled really well, who's come with a punishing burst in the middle to come away and score a fine first up victory. She'd straighten running about 5th or 6th. Tan switching back inside of Chansky, and this is a quality mare on her day, and she's delivered in spades the last. For trainer Dan Pearce, a part owner with P. Whittleton, W. Martin, M. Whittleton, M. Bardsley, Ron Williamson, the OGB Syndicate, M. O'Hare and M. Buckley. And that's her 4th victory in 11 runs. Let It Slip, 12.20, 3.20. Scoring over 11 Recoiled by Demerit from Coiled Spring for Pat Castle and Dean and Fred Castledine, Steve Castledine. Also Karen Palmer, Lois Taylor, Tina Taylor, Ash Palmer. Trained by Jim Taylor, ridden by Jason Brown. Brackets third, number 6. The Dew Sasso Sushi Train Girling for W. Steele and A. Cadigan. And Jeff Durant, Jason Miller, the trainers, ridden by William Pike. 4.11, 6.2, 3/4 by half a length, 58.38 and 33.92 here, the closing sectional after the running of the last event of the day, with a terrific victory here by Let It Slip as we take you down to Adam McGrath in the yard, and certainly a great result for part owner and trainer Dan Pearce.
It certainly was, Dan. We spoke to you before the race, and you were confident that the 1,000 metres was going to be no issue, and that from that performance we saw in the trial, she could win this first up.
Yeah, for sure. Look, she that was the main thing. If they rolled along, she's perfect off a strong speed like that.
The turn of foot that we saw, I mean, she won first up last prep, of course, winning the Magic Millions as well. She just delivers all the time, so honest.
Yeah, look, I was confident that she's going super, the horse, and trialled up great. And look, the boys are ringing me through the week and saying, "What? No one likes her. What's wrong with her?" So I was confident she'd run a good race.
Tell you what, that hasn't bothered you in the past though, because plenty of people knock her still about her size.
Yeah, exactly right. So look, and she's always going to have to prove herself, and she's proved herself stepping up against the older horses now. And I'm just happy. Look at all these guys here, and we're having such a good time. And I'm really glad it doesn't look like it's going to stop. Perfect performance for a lead up into the birthday stakes. Yeah, exactly right. And look, we brought it back a little bit early before the summer, and we just want to see. I didn't want to bring it back and say where we're going in all the big races over the summer. I just wanted to sort of bring her back and have a bit of a look at how she's going to measure up against the older horses. And if she comes out and she's winning like she is, then we can look at maybe freshening her for a summer carnival. Right on, mate. You've done a great job with her. Congratulations. Thank you.
Well, great winning jockey now, Randy Tan. And Randy, from watching the replays, you would have known that if there was a bit of tempo on, she was always going to fly home late.
Yeah, definitely. I got track up behind the ferret and coming to straight just opened up and everything went the way I wanted.
You would have been pretty confident as well after watching that trial.
Yeah, definitely.
How good of a feel did she give you out there?
She's a little fast thing, you know, like she pulls a little bit, but because of the tempo there, so she got travel pretty good and nice.
She's only going to get better as she steps up in the distance as well this prep.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you.